Hello and welcome to Coin Daily. In this video, we'll analyze the latent demand for Cardano and provide a new Cardano price prediction. In 3 new catalysts for that, I didn't get to talk about in any of my prior videos, but which will have major ramifications in the future. Not only that, but I'll be shown a brand new price projection, as well as information in this video. What you thought you knew about will be altered as a result of this. But first, let's show our support for the channel by giving the video a gentle thumbs up. Also, subscribe, as a large number of my viewers are not. So, if you do end up joining this material, make sure you subscribe. It's free, and you can always change your mind later if the price falls below your Cardano price forecast. So, with that said, let's get started. To truly understand the impact of this first catalyst, we must first understand that it has recently attracted the attention of both institutional and individual investors, and is quickly becoming the crypto of choice for long-term cryptocurrency investors. Now, Cardano has also disclosed a blueprint for the Alonso Heart, and demand has soared to new heights. A total of approximately $31 billion has been staked so far. If you're new to Cardano, keep in mind that it's a proof-of-stake blockchain, which means it mines with less energy than other prominent cryptocurrencies. At the time of recording, not Gordon was trading for $1.27. But, in a few weeks or years, how much will it be worth? So, whether you're new to cryptocurrencies or a seasoned cryptocurrency investor, here's what you need to know. In regards to Cardano, we all have the same question. As we're only beginning to explore Cardano's great potential in accordance, enormous potential implies that it has a good probability of witnessing significant development and value appreciation. So here are 3 catalysts to be aware of that might propel the price evening higher. That presence, on the other hand, may be growing gradually and steadily rather than abruptly. Ethiopia, for example, has an agreement in place and others are on the way. So we have a really dense pipeline, and each and every one of them will produce and add value to the network. In June, Cardano developers traveled to Ethiopia and Tanzania to talk with local officials about partnering. The partnership will be related to payments and open finance, according to the announcement. According to developers from IOG, many of the specifics have yet to be released, and the initiative is still in the research stage, but the partnership will be related to payments and open finance, according to the announcement. Announce a partnership agreement with the Tanzanian government of Utopia. However, IOG's Director of African Operations claims otherwise. Another major agreement, similar to the Tanzania cooperation, is in the works. Because this will almost certainly include a partnership between the local government and the private sector, IOG Technology is bridging the gap between them. Tanzania's agreement focuses on building scalable infrastructure in partnership with the rest of the globe. Tanzania's mobile initiative intends to provide mobile internet access and digital identification, which will serve as a foundation for socio-economic development. And, while keeping quiet about the new transactions, he did say that they had to do with payments and open financing. As a result, the Cardano network is likely to gain 1 million new users. So far, everything is still in the research stage, but when it comes to the prop petition, this will be a major game changer for Cardano. No, before we get into the pricing forecasts, there are a few things to consider. In early June, Cardano was the most actively developed coin. Cardano was the most actively developed crypto in terms of average daily development activity, according to Crypt2Differ, and it's great to note that Ask Cardano requires proof of continuing development in order to keep support prior to the release of smart contracts. Additionally, the Cardano community-led Project Catalyst recently funded 56 projects, with financing ranging from $5,000 to $35,000. Some of the activities will focus on improving existing features or dealing with NFTs threats to the Cardano environment. Others will focus on the presence of cryptocurrencies in Africa. Now that Knows, CEO has hinted at the possibility of a Cardano-based stable coin, which could be extremely beneficial to the environment because stable coins have a high level of stability, making them better candidates for payments of goods and services rather than simply holding and waiting for them to reach the moon. Finally, Cardano recently hit a record high of $31 billion. Even a member of Congress in the United States has begun to invest in Cardano. Oh, and if that wasn't proof enough that aid is on the rise, Cardano has gotten over $24 million in institutional funding so far. In Cardano, investment funds have drawn more capital than most other digital assets in the crypto sector, and the expanding popularity of Cardano. Institutional investors have outperformed individual investors. Interest in the cryptocurrency has grown, and Cardano is now the fifth most valuable cryptocurrency in terms of market capitalization. As a result, speculators seeking for the next millionaire-making currency are to blame for most of this. According to research, many new investors are seeking for the next millionaire coin, with Cardano being one of them. Many believe Cardano has a lot of promise and might be the next currency to mimic Bitcoin or Ethereum market success. And one of them, including myself and the completion of Goguen, will be the catalyst for Cardano roadmaps to achieve new all-time highs. Smart contract support will be included at the golden stage, and this much-anticipated feature will propel Cardano to new heights against Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, in the coming weeks and months, Cardano is projected to evolve even more. And, as I mentioned, we provide you guys a really full report with episodes every month, and there's already a lot of commercial activity going on. Over the following 90 days, we anticipate a considerable increase in activity. Golden Summit has been announced for September 2021, and the physical location, I believe, will be the University of Wyoming. There will also be a hybrid event with a digital location, showcasing many of the excellent things that are being done now. Cardano Goguen was slated for a March 2021 release. It has been postponed, like the Shelly update, at the Cardano 360 event, since Cardano Inventor indicated that the final release of Goguen will now take place in August 2021 at the Cardano 360 event. The first three faces of Goguen were Mary, Alonso, and Cardano will now move on to the next three faces, following the completion of Batia and Voltaire. So Cardano is being created in 5 phases, each of which is named after a well-known poet or computer scientist. An American computer science professor at the University of California is honored in Cardano Gogeuen's face, and if that wasn't enough, here's the newest news for Cardano. No, move on to the next step. As a result, a well-known centralized landing platform script has linked up with the Cardano team's input and output from Hong Kong to move to the next level. As a result of this arrangement, clients will no longer be able to buy and sell it to earn interest on it to balance, or take out collateralized loans against the value of their A2. Keep in mind that the next section discusses which cryptos it integrates into the platform, and ADA is the second to be included as a result of its new integration approach. And I believe that this collaboration will see widespread adoption in Cardano. Existing Nexus users will now be offered with Cardano, presuming they haven't already heard of it. Individuals have an incentive to exchange 4 ADA tokens and keep them because they can earn up to 8% on their investments. Finally, here is my prediction on what Bitcoin will do this year, but keep in mind that no one can foretell the future. But this is only for a little chuckle. It was also projected that in the late stages of the bull market, ADA may soar to $3 or perhaps $5 by the end of 2021 and into 2022. Others have predicted that costs will be in the $7 to $10 area in the next 2 to 5 years. However, if Gordon was able to follow its roadmap, we could see Cardano at $13 within the next 5 years, now that Cardano visibility and adoption are increasing as a result of recent bullish headlines, and there will undoubtedly be more good news to follow. I can definitely see a bigger focus on Cardano as they get closer to the introduction of smart contracts to war. And you can see all major crypto exchanges, including Coinbase Finance and Gemini, simply by using Cardano. So, once again, don't forget to provide me with your Cardano price forecast for the end of 2021. Do you think it will go up to $3 or $5? Let me know in the comment section below. That is all that I have for this video. I hope that you've learned something and gained additional insight about this project. If you are looking to invest, please be smart and make sure to research beforehand. Other than that, I wish you the best of luck.